So there you have it. Fifth round draft pick, number 144, Shedeur Sanders is now with the Cleveland Browns. He's finally off the boards. Congratulations to Shedeur. People can now, we can stop trying to figure out why he slipped. Um, you know, Regardless of where you get drafted, man, it really don't even matter if you're not a first round pick because you still got to make the team. It's a 53-man roster at the end of the day. It's every man for himself, and you got to figure it out. And I have confidence that Shedeur is going to make the team. However, I just think, man, we just need to get to football because I think a lot of the shenanigans with um where he got drafted, all this stuff is really just becoming an unnecessary distraction from what's more important. Uh, because great players all the time in the NFL have been looked over or may not have been drafted where they're supposed to be drafted. But I feel like a lot of people are just taking this a little bit too overboard because there's bigger storylines that haven't been addressed. For example, the Steelers defensive tackle, his mom was in a coma, and he wanted his mom to see him get drafted, and I think immediately after he got drafted, he went to tell her, and then unfortunately she passed away. Even if Shedeur didn't get drafted, Shedeur was gonna be fine, man, because Shedeur Sanders is well off. He's a multimillionaire, and I was talking to somebody today about it, and they were saying something about like butt breaking, and they're trying to make an example out of Shedeur. I'm just not buying that kind of stuff, man, because first of all, we're not going to make everything about race and make this seem like it's just a civil rights activist. Like, you entered the draft. Slave and slavery, those people didn't have a choice. I'm not trying to hear that. This is a game of football. Those owners, those coaches, they not turning down nobody that they think can help them win right now. So we gotta stop. We gotta stop that, y'all. That's corny. Like that's not even that's where you get into a whole nother. It's like mental idol worship type stuff. At the end of the day, it's just a football game. It's just a football player. Tom Brady wasn't drafted first overall. Not even Michael Jordan was drafted number one overall. Should Shedeur have been drafted higher? Maybe so. He possibly but he wasn't. But he's in the draft and he got drafted. He's in the NFL. Now he just got to make the team because Matt Jones, who was the quarterback for Alabama, had a good reputation going into the draft. They was thinking he could possibly be the second coming of Tom Brady. He's not in New England right now. He's the best.